So the next person that we have is David Meyer. So this is actually really interesting to me because I think we've all seen people that write books, and we've all seen people that have these ebooks and things to offer. Well, how do you actually get that done? Well, David Meyer is an executive coach, a business strategist, and after initial career in the mining business as a geologist, he spent 25 years in capital markets on Bay Street, doing investment banking, all that fun stuff. But now what he does is he has a company for helping people get those books down. Get those books created. Mr. Meyer coaches people, executives, entrepreneurs, businesses, improving effectiveness and results through improved strategy and developing more effective mindsets and habits. So, David, I will just get you up there.
Yeah. Okay. So I just wanted to talk about a few things from, as the moderator mentioned there, just from the perspective of the financier. And that's my perspective to some extent, although I also coach individuals and entrepreneurs and executives, and as well as companies, to basically improve effectiveness and results through improved strategy. And I'm focused on strategy, and that's really the topic of the talk is. To be able to express in when you have a rapid change like this. I mean, you build your strategy, and I as I say, I work with companies to develop strategy. But you build your strategy, and then you get a major hiccup like this, and of course your financiers, your bankers or whatever are looking for assurance and a new plan, really. So. They're looking to be sort of kept up to speed with the company that they're invested in. And they're also, you have to keep in mind that they're invested in a lot of different companies. And that's where the sort of empathy comes in. You have to get, very good at expressing your strategy, but also in looking at the rest of your market. This is the time to sort of, express how your company compares to other companies, because everybody is in the same boat. So I think that the sort of the key things are, number one, communication. You need to communicate to everybody what the situation is, what your plans are, what your new plans are. And the second thing is obviously to take care of your employees, and there's been lots of information out there about how to do that. The next thing is basically cut your burn rate. Do whatever you can to cut your burn rate. This is going to be a recession, and these are tough times, and your financiers understand that, so they're looking for a clear expression of how you're going to do that, how you're going to cut your burn rate. If you're a startup, that sort of centers around a deal, like a defining point in your strategy, I would say close that deal. Whatever it is, even if it isn't perfect, close it as quick as you can. Close the deal, because you don't know where the conditions are, where things are going to go. And if that's sort of the fundamental aspect of your business, you want to get that closed. Obviously, review your insurance and any government benefits and assistance. Review and restructure all your contracts if you can, and again, communicate what you're doing with all those things. And I would say find a way to kind of keep the lights on and keep making the most cash flow that you can. That may involve some changes to your business, or some different product lines, or whatever you can to keep the cash flow coming in. And you may have to go out and source new financing, and that's where you want to have your plan clearly in place, your new plan in place. And as I say, always be benchmarking with your competitors. you know, part of the communication to the investors is knowing that you're not the only company in the sector. If there was ever a time to understand where you rank versus your competitors, this is it. You know, and that's to be able to express that to the banks or to whoever your financiers are. And then, as somebody else mentioned, you know, there will be some opportunities in these situations. So keep your eye out for those things. You know, but you have to have all those other things in place. It's part of the balance. You got to have your head in the right place as well to be able to look at strategic things in the middle of a crisis. But if you can, there's usually opportunities. And then the third thing is what I do a lot with my clients on is kind of mindset and health, and we had a whole section at the beginning of which was great, of sort of taking care of yourself. I deal a lot with sort of the leaders, and even the individuals that I deal with. I try to sort of talk about the leadership aspect of their lives, you know, being a leader. And that involves, you know, a certain mindset. And if you look at the best place to have a look at what I do and my philosophy is on my Facebook page, and I would urge anybody who wanted to follow up with me to contact me through there, or through you can contact me through the messaging on Facebook, and if you get through there, I can give you a private number to call me or to message me.